our Lieutenant Governor candidate, I see by at least a sign here, Teddy Fleck. So, Teddy, yeah.
My name is Teddy Fleck. I'm the candidate for Lieutenant Governor here in Missouri. A little about myself. I was born in Goose Bay, Labrador, north of Newfoundland, Canada. But it was on a U.S. Air Force base, so I am an American citizen. Just I'll let you know that. Parents were in the military, so they moved around a lot. And most of my childhood, I was raised in North Dakota. In 1979, I joined the U.S. Army, served 13 years, had tours in Germany, tours in Korea, spent a little time in Africa. 1992, I got out of the Army, honorable discharge, and became an over-the-road truck driver. And that's what I do. I am an over-the-road truck driver, travel all around the United States. You say, why a truck driver run for lieutenant governor? And it's to show people that anybody in this state, United States, can run for office and try to make a difference. And what does the lieutenant governor do? Well, the lieutenant governor waits for the governor to get in trouble so he can take his life. That's one of the jobs of the lieutenant governor. Other than that, the lieutenant governor is the president of the Senate. He votes on any ties that there are in the Senate. He breaks the ties. Why would I like to be lieutenant governor? Well, not belonging to the Brand X parties, the ruling parties, the lieutenant governor, I can work independently with both parties to ensure, of course, smaller government and less taxes. I would not be beholden to whichever, controls the House or the Senate. I think this is a good year for the Libertarians. We've got to make our move. We've got people who are already state councilmen, but we've got to open that door a little wider. We've got to get some state representatives. We've got to get some state senators and county commissioners elected at office. And but we still have to make sure till we start building up those offices to run candidates for governor, lieutenant governor, to keep the party going, to keep the name going out there. I myself am a recovering Republican. I was a Republican for 20-some odd years, and I think starting in 1998, I start doing the hold my nose thing. Hold my nose and vote for so-and-so, whoever the Republican was. I think in 2004, 2006, I was about 50% Republican, 50% Libertarian, and after 2006, I'd said I'd had enough. The party had left me. So I haven't been with the Libertarian Party that long, and some of those Republican values still are still kind of holding on to me, but that's what's nice about the Libertarian Party. I mean, I'm a pro-lifer, but we've got pro-choice people. We've got all the spectrums. Our tent is definitely the huge tent for everybody. Some of the ideas that I support, of course, are smaller government and less taxes, which is definitely a big Libertarian cause. I'm a huge Second Amendment supporter, which, of course, follows along with the Libertarian Party. I am also for school choice. Now, we've been fighting this for years, and I don't know if we'll ever hit it. We got to keep fighting, but until then, what we need to do is make sure that the citizens of Missouri start with that, get extra tax incentives, tax breaks, to put their children into private schools, Christian school, whatever they want. I mean, make it more affordable to them, not just for the rich. Items that I do oppose are, I am against the mandate for ethanol. We should not be burning our food. I mean, the corn prices are up outrageously, which in turn, corn makes everything. Cornstarch, I mean, sugars, and it's just not used. And there's plenty of other plants that they could actually use to make ethanol, but the government needs to stay out of it. It shouldn't be mandated. We need to get the government out of that, especially here in Missouri. I also oppose the NAIS, which is the National Animal Identification System. You know, the government wants all our animals embedded with chips to keep track of them. And what's that going to turn into later on?
We're next.
We're next. You're right. You're exactly right. We're next. They'll say, well, we'll just do it with these certain felons. Well, we just need to do it for your children to make sure you're for the children. Of course, you know, with Democrats and Republicans, everything's for the children. But that'll be next, and then it'll be for all of us. I oppose the Real ID Act, and that's going to be a tough one to fight because Missouri, I think, just got allocated $17 million from the federal government to get that program on track. And you know, I'm a truck driver. We have what's called a CDL, so we're already halfway into it. I mean, you know, but we've got to keep battling it. I also oppose toll roads in Missouri. You know, they want to turn I-70, I-44 corridor into toll roads. Now, all that is going to do is add another tax to the people. Even if you don't use the toll roads, I'm a trucker. Everything is delivered by roads. So when I haul something to a certain store, and I've got to pay now more tolls to pay for the tolls, well, that's just going to be passed on to the consumer. So you're going to pay for more at the stores for those items. And with toll roads, it's like, you know, they want to sell it to a certain company and let them running it. That's like me taking your house you paid for, just taking it from you, and then charging you rent when you already owned it. I mean, we're already paying road taxes, truckers do. You pay fuel taxes, state and federal. And if they would add toll roads, well, that's just going to be another tax onto us. So, you know, it's a hard fight, but hopefully this year we're going to definitely make some inroads in the Libertarian Party. If you get a chance, please check out my website, teddyfleck.com. Thank you very much.